Episode 4, Operation Cloudburst. Personnel tab, weaponry, glossary, wow. So much new stuff. Head to headquarters. So now this thing exists.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today? Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
Signs of Galleon resistance. In an interview given on the 8th, a spokesman for the Central Galleon Armed Forces suggested a massive anti-imperial counterstrike brewing. Should this come to pass, all eyes will be on how a force that is thus far specialized in retreat can stem the imperial incursion that claimed most of Gallia by the last month's end, and now stands before the gate of Randgreaves. It seems the militia will join the army proper on this bid to free the capital from a siege, a fear that has persisted for weeks now. Some suggest that this move is due to the army's desire to conserve its own manpower for combat within the city's walls, a very real possibility should this plan fail. The Empire-owned and run Terrace news outlet reported on the 6th that Imperial forces have claimed the coastal Federation city of Valua. If true, the Empire would now hold a supply route for Ragnite transit, greatly influencing their standing in southern Europa. Unlike the northern provinces, Europa's south lacks for Ragnite, meaning that supplies must be shipped in from elsewhere to sustain the Empire's offensive. The Empire's hold on Europa's southern coast means expansion of the conflict to all areas of the continent is more likely now than ever before. The Federation has yet to issue a statement regarding the Empire's alleged seizure of Valua at this time.
And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already. So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
That's pretty cheap, so might as well.
Thanks a million. I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
You also have to go to Castlefront Street every time you've killed enough units with a particular unit to unlock their hidden potential. Then she'll give them a pop interview and unlock their hidden potential for you. Best to avoid that entirely with certain units, unless you're going for a specific achievement.
respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see. I'll teach you Healing Request today. Use it to request a medic to heal a single allied unit's wounds. Well, what is your decision?
Woof. Don't have enough.
I see. I suppose it was too soon for you. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
He has a new order that he can teach you every single time you do a main story battle. So you have to go back every single time if you want to get all of them. Now, every single time you buy one of those reports, it adds a new thing. Not all of them are
Report. Allet embedded.
battles, though.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot. That lieutenant looks softer than I'd expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends. But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts. We'll just have to find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave? Right, the tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. Huh, she's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks dark-skinned to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture. You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you? Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe
Almost
my
like they're the
keen
main
journalistic instincts?
characters.
Well then... The truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come, ready or not.
Paid $1,100 for this.
Oh, there's Sergeant Potter, and Corporal Stark with him. Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
What? Like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the first European War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment. It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls. So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
My. So why's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Traumatic past experience with the Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky, but they're characters.
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot.
Boo!
Oh, hello, Miss Ellett. How are you?
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
Orders.
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that? You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal. Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself. Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellett. Hard at work again, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
Probably not.
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
Had a spiral shell.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you. First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European War?
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over. Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior. Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Great. We're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
It might be a snail.
Huh. You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. But I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
I'm not making any promises. I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
Alright, may as well do a skirmish real quick. Get that XP for... whatchamacallit? That order.
Here is a...
This one is extremely easy to A rank. You just run a scout down to the objective and win.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Galleon! Squad 7, move out!
It's like the prologue battle, but reversed. You just need to get here, kill this single scout. Let's see, any of them worth stuff? Just those two. So grab Ted.
Here I go!
Run straight down here. Whoop. Okay, toss a grenade. He goes down. That gets a couple XP.
Thank you! Thank you!
Try to run back. Dang it.
Everyone's a critic.
Alright, grab Nils real quick. Rescue him.
Man down. Please, help!
May as well fire at him.
Take this!
Oop. Oh well. Just crouched. Doesn't matter. Grab. Wait
I'm on my
here.
way.
Ready yourselves for the next attack.
Ah. Alright, try to shoot
For
him.
Galleon.
Your orders, sir.
Ah, dang it.
Forgive me.
Grab Hermes, I guess.
Don't give up now.
Shock Trooper, so annoying.
Medic!
It's almost like the fighting units.
Sit tight. Help's almost there.
Hold on! You've got to hold on!
Switch over to grenade.
Please head to...
Toss grenade into face.
Yes!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
And turn.
I'll take care of him.
And one more. Fire.
Yes!
That guy's down, and flag is
That
taken.
makes things a bit easier.
Perfect.
Operation complete. We took their base.
Now I can go back to the headquarters. And might as well sneak in here real quick.
Hey! Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud. I couldn't help but snipe him with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
And that
So,
updates the personnel tab as well as the
Come back
potential
and see-
info. Or cemetery.
Hello again, son. I'll teach. Use it to... Well... There.
Order get.
I hope we'll meet again.
And actually, I think I'll call it there. Might as well look at the personnel tab though. So like Alicia right here, she's only got that much information. Once the plot progresses, she'll get much better information in there. Like, who was it who just did all that stuff? I think it was Hermes? Squad 7 Scout, age 25. As a child of the open field, he dislikes cramped spaces. Slender and handsome, he's physically unable to not chat up any nearby ladies. Prone to exhaustion, he lacks endurance. Though he has no trouble finding dates, he's often too tired to stay out long, leading the ladies to think him a flake. So all that information down there is about potentials. If we were to go down to the command room and look at Hermes Potentials now.
Hello. Oh,
New recruits, yay. Okay. Susie is good until you unlock her hidden potential. He now has chronic fatigue. So, if you move with him, he is now unable to shoot, which makes him absolutely terrible. Get rid of you.
See you later, boss. And sorry if all the ladies leave now that I'm gone.
Okay, so just Juno and Susie right now. Might as well grab you.
You know Corin, reporting for duty. Looks like I'll be joining you in Squad 7.
Come back anytime you need to change your lineup, Lieutenant.
Alright, call it there and probably pick it up. Oop, personnel tab updated. Pick it up in New Game Plus mode, because that's all the tutorial stuff finished.